Hello everyone, today I am going to show you how to make a authentic South Indian chicken biryani. Let's see what are the ingredients. So I am going to use Jeera Samba rice. It's a tiny, very tiny rice. It's a biryani rice. Let's see what are the ingredients. I am going to mix it in a grinder. So I am going to grind all these ingredients. Just 1 tomato and 5 to 7 green chilies, this one, and 2 teaspoons of ginger garlic paste, 1 fist of mint leaves and 1 fist of cilantro, it's coriander leaves, 5 small shallots, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds and 10 cardamom, and 1 teaspoon of cashew nuts and 1 teaspoon of poppy seeds. So these are the ingredients. I am going to grind it. So along with this ingredient I am going to add some powder so that it will be easy for the mixing in the biryani. So along with this I am going to add 2 heaped teaspoon of coriander powder and some turmeric powder, half teaspoon. Then I am going to add 1 heaped teaspoon of biryani masala, all this powder along with this mixer. So first let us add all the ingredients and mix it in a blender. So this is the Pakka authentic chicken biryani masala. They prepare in our hotels, in our restaurant, in our cafeteria. They used to prepare like this. This is the biryani masala. Just add this masala, that's enough. Tasty biryani will be ready. We add, instead of adding a yogurt, so many people add yogurts, but in our hotel they add coconut milk and lemon juice. That's what I was taught. So this paste, biryani masala paste, along with a small cup of coconut milk and some 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, all done. So biryani will be ready, chicken biryani. It's a very easy method and very delicious and very authentic South Indian chicken biryani preparing method. So this is the paste. Okay, for tempering in oil, the first process, I'm going to temper these spices in the oil. 3 small pieces of cinnamon, 5 cloves, 5 cardamom, 1 kapok buds, 4 bay leaves, 1 rockweed, 1 nutmeg flower, half of the nutmeg flower, 2 black cardamom, half star anise. These are the highly flavorful stuff. So for 2 cups of biryani I have taken only this much. 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds. So these are the ingredients, flavorful spices. I am going to temper in oil first. We have seen the dry ingredients. Now see the wet ingredients, fresh ingredients to temper in the oil. After putting the dry spices in the oil, you have to add 3 green chilies, a little bit of chopped mint leaves, half fist of chopped ginger garlic. I just grated in the grater, and half chopped onion. So these are the wet ingredients I am going to add for tempering in the oil. In a pan, add 2 tablespoons of refined oil and 2 tablespoons of clarified butter. Let us wait until the oil is hot. The first process is we are going to put all the spices in the oil. let the spices get tempered. At this stage, I am adding 3 green chilies, chopped mint leaves, and grated ginger garlic and finely chopped onion. So these ingredients gives you fantastic aroma when it gets caramelized in the oil. Always do this biryani process in a high flame and make sure you keep an eye on it and use a spatula like this, and it's completely caramelized. And at this stage I am going to add the chopped chicken. Just caramelize the chicken in the oil until it's partly cooked, and at this stage I am going to add half teaspoon of turmeric powder. I already add the half teaspoon of turmeric powder while making a biryani paste, so half more teaspoon on the top of the chicken. This is the authentic South Indian biryani making style. It's also called Talapakatti chicken biryani. It's how they make in the restaurant. I was taught by a head chef. The chicken is completely caramelized in the oil and the turmeric powder. At this stage I am going to add the biryani masala. So the biryani masala we made is mixed well in the chicken, and let's close this and put in the stove in a medium flame and let it cook for 10 minutes. It has been only 5 minutes. I just opened the lid. At this stage I am going to add just 1 small cup of coconut milk like this. This gives the fantastic flavor to the biryani, and this is the secret for all the hotel style, restaurant style biryani, whether it is a chicken biryani or a mutton biryani or a vegetable biryani. This is the restaurant style. So we are going to do only 2 cups of biryani. For that, these are the ingredients. You should not put more masalas or more spices. We have to put only limited spices and limited amount of ingredients for preparing the restaurant style biryani. So we are preparing in a small scale, not a large scale. So I am going to close it for 5 more minutes. So the biryani gravy is ready. In this I am going to add, for 2 cups of biryani I am going to add 3 cups of water. So after adding 3 cups of water, I am going to add some salt for the biryani. So let's wait until it's come to a first boil, then we can add the rice. In the meantime, I am going to take 2 cups of jeera sambar rice. In this I am going to add 1 tablespoon of oil, and I am going to heat it for 2 minutes. First I heat for 1 minute, then toss it, then heat for 1 more minute, so the rice will be hot before washing. Here I washed the rice thoroughly and took away all the extra starch. In this I am going to add the biryani gravy and let it get cooked. So I added biryani gravy, and I'm going to close it and let it get cooked. While the biryani is getting ready, I separated half of the chicken from the biryani masala and added some biryani masala powder and a little bit of salt and toast it like this along with the masala so that the chicken will be merged with the biryani masala gravy like this and dry roasted. So this will be very delicious to eat along with the biryani. Now let's open and see. So the water and the rice are in equal proportion. They are cooked for 3/4 cooked. So the water and rice, the rice came up. At this stage, I'm going to open the lid and add 2 tablespoons of lemon juice like this, and spray some cardamom powder just like the restaurant. Then spray a very little amount of nutmeg powder on the top of this, just like they do in the restaurant. These are the secret ingredients. And finally add 2 tablespoons of clarified butter on top of this, just like this. That's enough. Then I'm going to close it and transfer it into a hot plate for 20 minutes. You can see I have transferred the vessel into a hot plate. I'm going to let it be like this without any disturbance just for 20 minutes. So after every 10 minutes I'm going to just open and flip it little bit, then I'm going to close it for 10 more minutes. So totally 20 minutes. So it has been 20 minutes. Let's see how it is cooked. Wow, so beautifully cooked. See the rice. It's perfectly cooked and the rice is very beautifully cooked. This is it, guys. Authentic Talapakatti chicken biryani is ready to serve along with the roasted chicken I made.